Recently, recordings of Mia Khalifa bragging about how simple she finds dating guys have appeared online. According to her, she has every male she has ever desired. She then contrasts it with the hundreds of men who have coveted her but failed to have her because she didn't want them. First off, I don't feel much pity for any woman who voluntarily enters the adult film industry and then whines about the repercussions of it. They made their decision and decided to believe a fabrication. Men can only dream of being with her, according to Mia Khalifa, who is just stating that she can get any man in the world. The truth is, and she is aware of this, that the only men who are interested in her are those who want to spend time with her in the bedroom playing out their fantasies. Even if she desires a man, he will only desire her for the same reason. Why would a guy take her seriously? Why would a guy want to be in a committed relationship with her for a very long time? Fact is, she knows all of this, but it's just unbelievable to see how she thinks every guy would want to be with her. She admits and says that men just don't want to date her, and it has been really hard for her to find someone who genuinely wants to date her. I honestly don't believe she should be whining about why guys don't want to date her, or simply regard her as an object of want after working for years in the adult film industry. And I'm ready to bet that even if she does find a man who wants to date her, he will only do so for the wrong reasons. He will only want to enjoy the pleasure of being with someone who has a great deal of expertise in the bedroom and in making guys feel virtuous. He can also be interested in her only to brag to his male buddies about the wild evenings he spent with her. It just doesn't make sense for a woman of her caliber to start whining about not finding Mr. Right when all she did for the previous 10 years was flaunt her various intimate interactions with men to the public. Mia, desiring you is not the same as wanting to be with you. Those individuals only desire a quick hit and run. And the less people who know about it, the better. Just the way they equate obtaining segs with getting a man makes me laugh. Even though they can acquire all the segs they want, they are unable to find a man who will make the commitment they believe they desire. I also covered this in one of my earlier videos. Knowing a woman's background is crucial for males since it might reveal a lot about how she will behave in the future. And despite the fact that women frequently assert that the past is history, they are also looking at the present. They are examining the likelihood of making poor decisions, the past of not acting morally, and how a woman decides how she wants to live her life. When women entirely assess a guy by the amount of his wealth, do they really think that men won't consider her past? Guys understand that reality, and they're not complaining. They know how the world works and what value they can bring to a woman's life, but they don't complain as women do. Mia also makes another preposterous claim when she says that the guys who go for women who are younger than them are severely lacking in life, in terms of confidence. Yes, without a doubt, she is correct if the age gap is around 20 years, and the girl is virtually of legal age. But it's perfectly okay if the man is 32 and the woman is 24. Because a woman is most attractive when she is younger, guys definitely prefer to be with them. The mother is fertile throughout that period and can give birth to children without any issues. She is at her most feminine and able to appreciate her life during that period. And that's when the individual is financially stabilizing and doing better than before. Thus, that would be the ideal moment for him to meet a lady who is in her prime and maybe establish a family. Women are extremely interested in men's financial future when it comes to long-term partnerships or having children. You must thus take her personal history very seriously. Women don't pay any attention to your difficulties. At the finish line, they wait and choose the winners. That's the reality that many men seldom seem to know. It's a give and takes in any relationship, and women make sure they know they are with someone who can provide for them. Similarly, men need to know what her past was like, how many men she dated, did she cheat, or is she divorced, or how many guys was she in a physical relationship with. Men need to know this so that they know if the woman they're going to invest their time, energy, and resources in is loyal and will stay with him. And if the woman turns out to be someone like Mia Khalifa or some other adult actress whom anyone in the world can see naked on their screens right now, Do you really think men are going to trust them? Therefore, if it's a short-term relationship, men shouldn't worry about a woman's background because it doesn't really matter. Nothing that may be significant is meant to come of this, as far as you know. If it's a one-night stand with benefits, then who cares? An adult star would be the perfect partner for such an arrangement because of their experience. However, it is crucial to understand her background if you plan to date her long-term, or more precisely, if you're seeking a girlfriend or someone to start a family with. In reality, she is quite interested in your abilities to care for and defend yourself as a man and as a strong male role model in a family, since she is going to spend her life with you and raise children. I'll tell you why it's important for you to know about her past. If a woman has a high count, a history of promiscuity in which she slept with many men, and she lost her virginity at a young age, she has a very low likelihood of forming a strong monogamous connection with one guy over the course of a long period of time. This has been the subject of several investigations. The woman who began at age 20 and has 2 notches compared to the woman who began at age 16 and has 50 notches is by far the more prudent choice. There will be a lower chance of divorce for you. Your chances of developing a strong relationship with her will be greater. At this point, some claim that men and women are the same. Usually what happens is that people ask why males can be promiscuous without consequence, but women can't. Men and women are complementary to one another's lives, which is where the freak show begins. They are not the same. They are not alike. They are extremely unlike. Men have enormous amounts of T, after all. Estrogen is present in women in large amounts. If you're a woman watching this, and you're hoping to meet a good guy to have a family with, don't be a garden tool, and don't go tossing it about to every person who shows you some attention. That's simply the reality of the intimate market. You want to maintain your attractiveness, so make sure your notch isn't something that would raise the most eyebrows. And learn from this video. Any adult star who expects men to show her any sort of loyalty is kidding herself. The fact is that Mia knew precisely what she had and wanted to sell it. Nevertheless, it now appears as though she is upset because no one is buying what she's selling. She believes it is easy to just erase her history. She made her own decisions and decided how she wanted to be remembered. An ex who is troublesome is from the past. A history includes experiencing bankruptcy or foreclosure before starting over or having overcome an addiction. A past is surviving a terrible trauma that one has experienced. The having a past station was abandoned by the adult film business long ago. You shouldn't be shocked that almost no guy will be interested in what you have to offer after you've hosted more males than a Super Bowl event. It's amazing that women usually end up being the victims while making horrible lifestyle decisions on purpose and deliberately. Maya serves as an example of what not to do for younger girls and women, if nothing else. She accomplished something that cannot be undone. Given how well known she is, if she ever has children, they will watch those videos and everyone will know what their mother did. Although it is a terrible prospect, it is also conceivable, and she will have to deal with it. Thanks for watching The Circle of Kings. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything all kings like yourself need to know.